my first experience with my own property agent was terrible.
People think that being a property agent very simple.
I just felt that the process was very stressful.
You mean your first agent didn't know all these things?
We had to last minute find loans. I just don't want to be that transactional agent.
Yeah.
Allow me to walk through this journey with you because it will be my honor and I would love to do this because I'm equally passionate with you.
Hi everybody, welcome to Misheard, podcast by the Misfit Collective. Today we have Kelly from Live at Home. Hello
Hi.
Kelly.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on the show. This is our first episode. It's an honor to have you, and it's your honor to be on the first episode also, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Tell us about yourself, Kelly. Who is Kelly? What is Live at Home?
Hi everyone, I'm Kelly. I have been in this industry for the past 13 years and we started off doing just residentials, HDB as my very first 3 years of foundation building. And then as you go along the years, I found out that there's more that anyone could have done in their own real estate journey. So that's where we go into asset progression and helping people to create more wealth through assets itself. However, along the way, I also found out there's plenty of people misusing the words asset progression because they thought asset progression is just about upgrading and it's like a 1 or 2 time thingy. So I'm here, and the reason why I created Live at Home is basically because I believe there's more things that I could offer to help people have clear understanding of what asset progression is all about. It's really not just about upgrading from a 4-room to a 5-room and then that's it. It's also not upgrading from a 2-bedder to a 3-bedder condo and that's it, or maybe even up to a landed, and it is not the true meaning of asset progression. That's why Live at Home SG is formed, to help to create awareness for people on how can you take control of your own asset journey. How can you then use the extra funds that you have gained from your assets to grow more wealth through investments? And then how can you then tie everything out together into a very proper planning through your will and detailed explanation on what legacy planning is all about, etc.
Okay, it's been very, very heavy, all these things we're talking about. Let's go to the lighter side of things. Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, your history, background, why you even went into property in the first place?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my very first home, as mentioned, right, was a maisonette. That was my first matrimonial home with my ex. And during that time, it was a COV market like 14 years ago. Okay? So...
Wait, maisonette with your ex?
Yeah.
So now you are single?
No, now I'm married. This is my
okay.
second marriage.
Okay.
So my first one with my ex, when we were buying our property, it was a COV market, cash over valuation. So we were thinking, okay, since we're going to pay like 60 to 100,000 for a COV, we might as well buy the biggest size.
Wow.
That's why we went to buy the maisonette. And it's lovely space and stuff. We enjoyed that home.
But a lot of maisonettes are old, right, in Singapore?
Yes. So why I became an agent is because my first experience with my own property agent was terrible.
Oh. What happened? Did you get cheated? did they con you or something?
No, I wouldn't say so. I just felt that the process was very stressful because the timeline was not explained clearly. The documentation were not told to us in advance. We had to last minute find loans.
Oh no.
Because we didn't know that it was as such. And then the negotiation was not fantastic as well. So everything added together is just not a pleasant experience.
People think that being a property agent very simple, just close deals, sell house by house, but actually no, right? A real good property agent is supposed to guide the buyer or seller from start to end. There's so many processes, you'll get confused, timing and all that, like you just said. You mean your first agent didn't know all these things?
Briefly, he just scratched the surface and say, okay, this one you then just like...
He was new. It sounds like he was new lah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then my ex was telling me, hey, we gave him $6,000 over of commission.
For nothing.
It's more than my salary then.
Ayo. No, it's to learn this lesson. That's why you're where you
So
are
I
now today.
give thanks to him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Then later on in the years, I realized that you progress from a transactional agent, which means you can be an agent, but you are a transactional agent. That means you help people to do transactions.
Right.
There's no value adding. Your value adding is just paperwork. So I'm sure certain people will hear that, my agent is doing my paperwork for me.
Yeah.
I view house myself.
Yeah.
That's because some agents are able to accept that they want to become that transactional agent.
But that's not what you want.
Yeah, I don't think along my journey, I don't think this is what I want, because for the past initial 3 years as I was doing, I found out that I am that transactional agent, and it didn't give me that
Sense of satisfaction,
it
fulfillment.
didn't.
Yeah.
It's all sales driven.
Correct.
Basically, I'm hoping to close more sales, period. And that is not what I think a real estate agent should be, because we are supposed to empower our clients. So later years, of course, we took on some personal development courses and upgrading and learn more about the market and etc. Then I realized that there's so much that a realtor can do to guide our clients into moving to their next property, how to choose the next property, how do you plan this carefully, taking into consideration your age and stuff like that. So it becomes a meaningful journey.
And then of course you applied it to your own life also.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started Live a Home. Why Live a Home? What does Live a Home mean? What does it stand for?
So the funny thing is that when Live a Home just started, it was just purely targeted to help owners do selling and buying and renting. That was how it started.
Okay.
And then it didn't feel right, as I mentioned, because I think I just don't want to be that transactional agent.
Yeah.
I think there should be more things that I could have done. So then we kind of revamp it, because we need to go through a series of improvements. And as we grow along in Live a Home, I found out that I don't want to be just doing video home tour for my clients, because that's what pretty much a lot of other agents do.
Yeah.
So what I want to work into is, if you know, our Live a Home slogan is called Live a Home, we take your home as our own. So why is it so? Because all our clients who come to us, right, they all come with a hope. They hope that this journey to upgrade is smooth and seamless. They also hope that we will be with them throughout the entire period. So now the improved version of Live a Home is, besides within this transaction we make sure it's seamless, on top of that we also guide you and help you to plan for your long term. Then we will work through with you how to make this happen. I think this value added offer that we are providing for our clients have helped numerous clients right now, and they find it so much more fulfilling when they go into their upgrading journey.
Right, and earlier in our chat, we were talking about a one-stop shop, so to speak. Live a Home is not just you.
Yes.
What else do you have, and who else is there?
So since we started off with just buy, sell, rent, and then we improved into planning for asset progression and using asset elevation model, I also realized that there's a lot of, there's better things that we could have done. That's why we tie together with financial advisors and also lawyers. So why do I tie these two other parties together with us? Is because each of us have something to bring to the table. In this whole journey of us here, asset is not the only thing that we should be looking at. There should be also other avenues of creating wealth, doing other safe, or some people are risk averse, some people want to take up some high risk, high return stuff.
Yep.
The key is we need to hear from the subject matter expert, right? They do this all the time, just as I do my real estate thingy all the time. So it is good to have a neutral party to come out and share, or input. How can we create wealth in a safe way, so that it can, while I earn money from assets, I can also do diversified investment in my investments. And then as I do these two things back to back concurrently, then we can go into legacy planning, because our family members and loved ones are really whom we really fight for.
Yep.
We want to build so much wealth. We can't bring this wealth to us when we pass on.
Yep.
But can we do a good legacy when we are here? That's why the lawyers come in. They will share with us what are the different ways you can plan your will, so that it's more seamless, it's more inclusive.
Are these your friends? Who are these people? How do you know them?
So we handpick our partners, and we handpick them because I don't want them to be just coming on board to just make a business out of.
Transactional, that's
I don't want that.
Right.
I think they must be passionate in what they
Correct.
do,
Yes.
and they must be morally and ethically right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how we handpick our people.
So clients who go to you actually is very convenient, because then your team will be able to manage their entire portfolio. It's an overview of everything, right? It's not just asset, but it's so many other things that you will have. It's financial products, even lawyers are involved. It's really a one-stop shop for life in general.
Yes. Some clients, they have their preferred financial advisors to work with. There's no obligation in this whole thing. It's more of like giving them an option that these particular financial advisors, they will have their own segments on the topics that people will be going through, the struggles that they may having, the dilemma that most people on the ground will be having, and then you can hear them out and see whether working with them will be something that you want or not. So it's optional. Same thing for lawyers. Certain people, they already have their preferred lawyer, and some of them they don't, because they don't know who to look for.
Yeah.
So by having some trusted lawyers on board to share with us their experience, then it also allows our community to feel safe that this is a support system for them.
Right. Yeah, very good. Thank you for being on our first episode. I just want to close up with one last question, because we've been talking for about half an hour already. Very good. And we'll continue talking. I think this is the most natural I've heard you speak. Yeah, and go on and on. Very, very good. I like it. And Helly has been taking out. I think we got a lot of good stuff today. Where do you wish to see Live a Home in future? What is your vision for Live a Home?
Okay, so I hope that the key is that I realize a lot of my people are pretty lost in their own portfolio, be it assets, being financial advice, being in the insurance portion, or even how do they do their will. Even for myself, the reason why I want to do this with so much conviction is because I myself went through this. And I felt that there is no clear system that I could lean on when I want to plan all this in place. So my vision for Live a Home is that we can build this safe community for all the people who trust us, be it from real estate, be it from insurance, or be it from even the lawyer side, that we can build this and eventually have a forum that people have questions when they post it there. All the answers will be genuine, and it will help them to have a guide on anything that they face with these matters. Yeah. So in the long run, this is what I want.
Very nice. But there's also no one right way to do things, right?
That's
when it comes to this. Yeah. So why? Why you? You talked about trust and safety. You feel like other people are not trustworthy and safe?
No, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I feel we all want to selectively work with the people that we want to work with. Essentially is the people who have the same value as you. I cannot vouch for all the people out there, and it's all based on conversations and interactions that you decide, okay, I feel comfortable and safe with this. Let's say you feel comfortable and safe with me, then allow me to walk through this journey with you, because it will be my honor, and I would love to do this because I'm equally passionate with you.
Yeah.
And of course, if I'm not the one that you feel that we have same values, maybe what you want is fast in, fast out money, and that's it, no agenda. You think there's no need to plan too much, then it's entirely up to them. See.
Yeah.
So we want to work with people that trust us, and we also want to work with people that felt that we could provide value.
Okay, thank you so much, Kelly. And Live a Home, you can find them on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and website also, right? So you can hit them up or hit us up anytime if you need Kelly's services. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Live a Home. We take your
Should we?
home as a...
Should we?
Just do lah for fun.
No lah, okay, for fun. Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
ready?
okay.
1, 2.
Live a home. We take your home as our own. Bye.